Hi Squid, Squiffy here with another XML tutorial. In this XML tutorial, I'll be covering XSL style sheets, more of that, and DDT files. So let's get into it. And I actually already recorded a video that failed quite miserably. So yeah, shenanigans. Anyways, let's get right into it. So we have this. Oh, and I also added in a new node called name, and it's just gonna store the name. So, anyways, we have here our XSL file like we did before. And we have, I think this is what we left off on. So anyways, let's get right into it. And what we can do now is we can copy this and paste this. The magic of copying and pasting. We can change this here to quality. So if we go here, we refresh. Now we have. Oh, and I also added in the border, table border one. So this is our table, and in XSL we've created this table to store data. So let's go ahead and proceed. We can just copy this and paste this again, but here instead of having Honda, we just have VW and VW. So if we go here, we refresh, you can see we have this. So yeah. So I'm going to quickly, for all those who just popped in, I'm going to quickly go by and explain what I did. So the first thing I did is I created some nodes. If you're a beginner, just go to my previous tutorial and look at what that is. And then I went here. This just sets up the XSL file for HTML. This is the HTML, and then you just write in a regular old HTML thing with the table rows, all that stuff, all that shenanigans, and then the complicated part is XSL. In order to get this, goes into the node. This looks into the node, so it goes okay. In the node cars, in the subnode Honda, you're gonna look for the other node that's of the name of name, and then you're gonna end that, and then same thing throughout the rest. What I also did in the last tutorial is I did CSS styling for HTML. I mean not HTML, XML. So. Anyways, now that we've done that, we can go ahead and why don't we create a new car? And I'm going to call this car the Squid car because I have nothing else to call it. So, Squid car, Squid car. I forgot the Q. And we're just going to call this one here Squid car, and the quality is going to be excellent. Excellento. Excellent, yeah, just excellento. That's the swagger with. I don't even know if that's how you spell excellent. I suck at spelling, for those who haven't yet realized. Anyways, let's just go ahead and continue with our evil plans of diabolicalness. So instead of car being VW, we're going to change it to be Squid car, Squid car, and we can just go ahead and go here and added it in. So that is basically how you do XSL style sheeting. The next thing I'm going to do is DDT files, which is basically rules for the XML. So it's rules of how to structure your XML. So let us get right into it, shall we? So the first thing we need to do is we need to go to New, Other, and we need to say DDT file, which is right here, DDT file, and we're going to call this one here rules.ddt. And here we have a nice DDT file, which is just basically looks like an XML file, but it's a DDT file. Fooled ya. No, I'm kidding, I didn't fool you. You're not fooled. Don't worry. Don't stress it. So yeah, I feel like I did a shit job explaining that, but whatever. So the first thing we need to do is we need to say element, and this is going to create a new thing, new set of rules, and we need to say, so we don't say cars. So this is just going to basically say what this is going to do is going to say in one node you must have so many subnodes, but we're not going to do the main node. We're going to do Honda, and you'll see why in a second. So in Honda, so we go here and we say in Honda, you must have the following nodes, and the nodes will be name and quality. So those will be the nodes, and that should work. If we go here, what we need to do now is we need to say doc type cars system rules dot d2d. And I don't know why there's a slash doc type there, but oh, I know why there's a slash doc type. I didn't do it correctly. Exclamation mark doc type. So now that we have that, and if we quickly get rid of this, this again. I keep miswriting it. There's supposed to be a space here, I think. I think that's what the problem is. Yeah, just get rid of that. You get an error. And the error says the content element Honda is incomplete. It must match name and quality. So that's pretty much saying that's pretty much how you structure it. So it says, okay, you have you must have name and quality in Honda. So we can go here and we can just do this for the other cars. We can just say, instead of Honda, we can say VW, and instead of VW, we can say squid car. So if we do that, we go here and we get rid of this, we get an error. So if we go here, we get rid of this, we have another error. And that's very basic DDT filing. So the next thing I'm going to teach you how to do is going to be the old setting it to be parsable data. So that means, well, I don't really know what it means, but yeah, it means it needs to be parsable data. So like regular data, like not unregular data. I don't know how to say it, but it's been a while since I've done any of this XML. So that's basically going to say must be parsable data. The opposite of that would be C data, which is non-parsable data. So yeah, and we can just have two of these. Quality must also be parsable data. And then the last thing we can do for a DDT file would be to have a thing that says, so for quality, what we're going to have is we're going to have a thing that says, oh no, for not quality, for name, we're going to have a thing that says ID is equal to, and we can say 334887, right? Just some random ID. Must be declared for element type. Yeah, okay. So that's pretty much saying we need to go into the DDT file and we need to say you're going to have that type, you're going to have that there. So to do that, we must say atlas release, and we're going to have ID. It's going to have C data, so non-parsable data, and it's going to be required. So you must have that thing there. So if we go here, we refresh. Did I not do this right? No, that's right. Oh, wait. Oh. Interesting. Oh, I know why. Where did I put it? Name. Instead, that was stupid. There we are. And now you can see we're getting errors because we didn't put that in to all the names. So we need to say ID is equal to 76598, and ID is equal to 12 1 2 3 4. So, and that is, oh wait, 5 there. That's a more uniform. So that's basically how you do them DDTs. And in the next tutorial, I will see, I don't know if there'll be a next tutorial, but meh. So in the next tutorial, I'll be covering how to, I can't make any commitments because I don't know if there's going to be a next tutorial, but if there is a next tutorial, I will do more DDT stuff. I just have to go by and remember what other DDT stuff I have to do. So, yeah, that's basically how you do XSL styling, CSS styling, and how you set rules for your XML file with a DDT file. Actually, there will be a next tutorial. It might be a while to get it, but I will be doing schemas in that tutorial, which are very complicated and very hard to do. I haven't really mastered it much myself, and if there's anything more to do with DDT files, I will get to that. So thanks for Squids for watching, and adios.